Okay. All right, we are live. Let me tweet this out. All right. Marsh, welcome. Beasteen, welcome. Okay. Drop Top, welcome. All right, guys. So, Final Fantasy 16. It's mine. It's installed. I got it in. It's all ready to go. But before we get started, I thought I'd really quickly look at the pre order bonus I got from GameStop because I pre ordered this game. I picked it up and they gave me this, and I don't know what it is yet. Some kind of emblem on the front. Let me go ahead and open it up and we'll see what it actually is. I guess you can iron this onto something? I think that's the idea here. It's like a patch you can iron onto clothes. Huh. Interesting. Yeah. They're like patches that you can iron onto clothing and make it stay there. Like there's this one, which was the front one. There's this one. There's six of them. I get. I don't really have anything to iron these onto though, but I guess it's kind of cool. Okay. Yeah, I didn't go to high school, so I don't got a Letterman, man. Okay, so that's the pre-order bonus. Six leather patches you can iron onto like a jacket. Maybe I'll find some old jacket I don't wear and iron them all on chaotically. All right. So that's really all the prep that I have. So let's go ahead and jump over. 1 second. I got to switch microphones and seats. I'll be right there, everybody. Okay. Okay, can everybody hear me? JS, thank you for the sub. Welcome back to the sub crew. Welcome, JS. Welcome back. Okay. So, for those of you who weren't here last week, I did stream the first 2 hours of this game via the demo. And this game has a function where the demo data transfers to the main game. No drop top, definitely not. Not even close. I know, JS, I wanted chaos. There was no chaos. There were like no meaningful trades. The closest thing we got to a meaningful trade was Dallas salary dumping. Some guy I barely know anything about. Okay. So, the kid I was protecting turned into a dragon and died, I guess. Yeah, he is Marsh. They're talking like he's Jerry Rice. Okay, how's the stream look, everybody? And how do I sound?
Sorry. What's our situation?
Let's just say Shiva and Titan's little spat hasn't made things any easier.
And?
It's as you thought. The Crusaders have sounded the retreat.
Then we follow.
We're down a man, Sergeant. If we return without Shiva's head, our fate will be no different from Biast's. I'll take my chances with the Iron Blood. At least then I might die fighting.
After you do, that is.
I won't be dying. Not today.
Then it's settled. No dying. Now, if you don't mind...
He'll definitely be good at his job. The main concern is just, is he going to stay healthy? But there's no doubt he'll be really good at his job, which is getting open as a slot receiver. I wanted Chris Paul to get traded like 8 times tonight, but no, we didn't get anything.
How do they expect us to kill...
Alright, let's see here. It was okay his rookie year, actually, and then he took a step back for a couple years.
Only the girl holding its leash.
Alright, let's just, oh. What's the, sprint? Okay, right, this game has no sprint button. Foxnest thinks the comp for JSN is Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Trails are gone. It'll be hell finding a way out.
Do you think a retreating army and their dominant will fare any better?
Yeah, Baldwin's prime, he was amazing, but it only lasted like a year and a half.
By the flames.
Which is why Baldwin hates Wilson so much.
Did you hear that?
Down there. So, Titan has knocked the fight out of our Iron Blood friends. Where are the rest of them? That can't be the main host.
Wait. Our fortunes have turned, Sergeant. It's her.
The dominant. Are you certain?
The crystalline orthodox is a backwards faith for a backwards people. In the Iron Kingdom, They teach that dominants are unclean aberrations, born of blackest sin. Only their priests are allowed to perform the rites of priming. And I see many.
We end this quickly.
No, I don't think we're trading for Chase Young. I don't even really want Chase Young. I think he's a bust. Not really, JS. Not really. The main departure is this game's rated M.
What Alvation Naukin, Alad Scully asked.
Hey, big country.
Let this be the end.
Avis, care to kill some iron blood?
Gladly.
White, you focus on the target.
Understood.
Shit. Doing any damage to her? Not really, anyway. Oh, what's the dodge button? Okay, there we go. There's our dodge button. Block button. Is there a block button? Maybe there isn't. Maybe it's just dodge. Gotta stop trying to use dash away, I guess. It doesn't work. Well, it's kind of unfair for him, right? Because he's a hitter and a pitcher, which almost nobody is. Like, that's kind of a no-brainer as long as he's good at what he does. There we go. That's an idea. I didn't even mean to parry there. Ooh. Yeah. I don't know. He's not the Washington lineman I would trade for. There's a reason why they might be willing to trade him, and it's because he's been a big disappointment. So I'm not buying high on him.
She's not even fully primed.
I will not have their blood on my hands.
My thanks.
Leave me be.
Also, wouldn't you have to immediately extend Chase Young if you traded for him, probably? Like Russell Wilson style? I don't want to do that. Unless he's willing to play 1 year for relatively cheap.
Much appreciated.
Even then, I don't know if I'd do it, but that has to complicate things a little bit.
Not here. No, 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 no.
Be gone.
Orders, Sergeant.
Stop gawping and move! Fucking icons.
Icon. She's not even fully primed.
There we go. Wail on her, baby.
Lost.
There we go. Ripperino.
I don't think so.
Well, what are you waiting for?
No, no, that's not you. Not here.
I'll bloody do it then.
No, I have not, JS. I've heard about it, but I don't know what it is.
We've got company, Wyvern. What the hell are you doing?
Lord Ohida Vedra!
Get your ass over here and help me with these bastards!
Oh, is it one of those games that is like intentionally a pain in the ass? Like getting over it? Okay.
What is wrong with you, Wyvern?
Dominant. I know her.
Know her? Look around you! Do you think any of these animals care? I need you here!
Now that that's done,
I won't ask you again, Wyvern. Take her head so we can be done with this.
I can't. I won't.
You would betray the Holy Empire?
Betray? I don't recall ever pledging allegiance to your Emperor. My service may have been bought with this brand, but not my loyalty. I just fight to survive.
And you think I don't? The Empire will have our heads if we return empty-handed. So if you won't take hers, I'll have to take yours.
I told you, Sergeant. I'm not dying here today. And neither is she.
let's find out.
Too slow.
Wyvern! You've forgotten who plucked you from the front lines, who trained you, who gave you a name when you had none.
You speak as if we don't bear the same brand, Sergeant. I've always had a name, and I've not forgotten it.
Still clinging to the past like a torn blanket. Then you will die, as you should have 13 years ago.
For nothing. No one. And I will not fall by your hand. Take your head.
Too slow.
Traitor's blade.
No problemo. Hey, Scarecrow. Wait, are the Warriors fans pissed? Why are they pissed? Yeah, I don't know, Jackstum. Maybe. Maybe he'll have more catches than them. I don't think he'll have more actual production. EK's a big play threat in a way that JSN isn't really capable of. Okay, what is that? Who's the lightning summon? Ifrit is fire. Shiva is ice. Who's lightning? I can't remember. Bahamut is like dragon.
Bloody wind. Well, come on then.
Fuck. Fuck.
Hugo, dear, my proud desert lion. Would that you had taken care when chasing the hare? I expected more from the mighty Titan. You put the Ice Queen on her back, no doubt. But you'll have to work harder if you're to claim this prize.
My lady, the thunder.
We'll be hearing more soon enough. You always were fucking snakes, Sid. Gather the men. We have work to do.
Jill. Is it really you?
What do we got here?
And who's this fine hound I see before me?
A fine hound who saved your life. That's who.
Torgal.
Eh?
His name is Torgal.
You two acquainted? Well then, you won't mind taking him off my hands. Funny. I'd always pictured you as more the chocobo type. Clive Rosfield. Come now. Fleet as flame, fierce as a wildfire. That there was the blessing of the Phoenix. I'd heard rumors that you'd survived, but I never paid them much heed. Calm down. I didn't come all this way for your handsome mug. Now her, on the other hand, she seemed worth muddying my boots for. None the worse for wear. Still, might be best to get a second opinion. Back her up.
Not another step. I mean it.
I don't think he thought you were kidding, buddy.
Well, I'm not about to leave her here. Not one with a warm bed waiting. It's all right. You're welcome to join us. You do want to help her, don't you?
Sid, if we aren't back soon, Nan'll have our heads.
I'll explain everything once we're back at the hideaway. Come on.
He's wearing her like a backpack. And I don't mean that in a dirty way. Although this game is rated M, so it could happen later. Oh, really? So that's Sid, huh?
Not much further now.
But we're in the middle of the Deadlands.
Keen eye, you. The blight sucked this place dry. Meaning no trees, no birds, and no magic. But it also means no neighbors.
Man, he smoked a lot of cigarettes in his day, hasn't he? Like, that guy is puffing some serious tobacco.
Home sweet home.
This place. These are fallen ruins.
Well, we didn't think they'd mind. And it keeps the black from our lungs.
But how do you survive without magic?
How does anyone? Hard work and a bit of nous. You must be starving. We grow them here, believe it or not. Suit yourself.
You're back.
Ah, Talia.
And this is the Dominant.
Out cold since we found her. I was hoping you might give her a look over.
All right. Goots, get her upstairs.
But none will...
Don't fret about Karen. I've taken care of her fee.
All of it?
She's the best healer this side of the belt. You've nothing to worry about.
Sounds like Vin Diesel.
Have a look around. I'll be in my solar.
Almost.
You reckon he's a soldier then?
Be surprised if he wasn't.
Anybody want to talk to me? Man.
You think he'd have time for a nip with old August before scampering back to his solo, but no.
Unfriendly bunch.
Careful, you. I've spent the whole morning on this.
I guess so, Marsh.
Just working on a pet project of mine. Though she's not above biting the hand that feeds her.
What are you
Right.
talking about?
I was hoping we might try and solve the mystery of poor Clive Rossfield.
Is my character Jewish? Rossfield?
Sent behind enemy lines, with orders to wait until it turned into a brawl, then slit the dominant's throat in the chaos.
I didn't know it was her. How could it be?
And so, to save her neck, you slit your sergeants, then set your sights on the hills, conveniently forgetting how the Empire deals with deserters. Because with that on your chop, my friend, we both know you won't be getting far. You've fallen a long way, Lord Rossfield. I'll not have it said that I'm a poor host.
What do you mean to do with her?
Do with her? Why, nothing. Her life is her own now. If I wanted to use her, do you think I'd be talking to you? All I want to do is help. Dominants like her, branded like you. Of course, the realm doesn't approve, which is why we live in a cave. And it's also why we need help. From branded who know one end of a sword from the other. What say you, Clive? Will you join us?
Sid, was it? I trust that you'll do right by Jill. But until my brother is avenged, I must walk my own path.
Avenged?
My brother was murdered by a second dominant of fire.
Phoenix's evil twin. Oh, bugger me. Another rumor proven true.
I only stand here today because of Joshua. 13 years I've waited for this chance. I've slept in filth, drunk from a gutter, killed more men than I can count. You're right. The Empire will not suffer a deserter. This will be my best opportunity. My last.
Didn't Calvin Johnson get hurt a couple times or something?
Which is why you should join us.
I told you I'm not
interested, I know. One of my scouts sent word there's a group of branded fugitives north of here, in the Imperial village of Lostwing. Among them is one he believes to be a dominant of fire.
Is he certain?
What say we go and ask him?
This doesn't mean I'm joining you.
Let's make ready then. You'll find everything you need down in the main hall, as well as a few things you don't. Have fun.
Careful, you. I've spent the whole morning on these steps.
Dude, it's your job. I'm giving you job security. I'll be a little bitch.
He's in... Oh no.
Goots, was it? Perhaps you can help. Sid asked me to make ready for our mission. How does one go about that here?
Well, there's old Nan's place. On second thoughts, you maybe want to see Blackthorn first.
A blacksmith? To the forge it is then.
wait, no, hold up. You'll be needing this. Blackthorn won't take no notice of you otherwise. Might not anyway.
Are there any like side quests I can pick up?
Does it look like
Let me just check around real quick. He's not going to get 2,000 yards in this offense. We spread out the ball too much.
What are you gawping at, newcomer? Never seen a man work with his hands? Well, you best get used to it if you're thinking of staying.
Maybe if Lockett and JSN and Noah Fant got hurt, he could do it. But that's not even good.
Keep your hands out of the stores, or I'll cut them off and crate them with the others. I'm only teasing. We feed the hands to the dogs.
Another newcomer. You mind the rules round here, or our next chat will be through the bars.
Are you Blackthorn?
What if I am? I've no time for idle chatter.
I'm not here to talk. I'll be accompanying Sister Lostwing, and I need you to see to my equipment.
You could be accompanying the goddess Krieger to our holy bedchamber for all I care. I'm not lifting a finger for you.
Is that so? Do you want that or not? I can take it back.
Damn you, Goots. All right. No need to be hasty. Let's have a look at you. I doubt that lot could stay a Moogle's fart. Bloody Imperials. They'd rather see their bearers dead than kitted out properly. I'll do what I can, as a favor to Goot's mind. And the belt sees a square. You want anything else, you bring your own materials.
I'll bear that in mind. Thank you.
A word of advice. Don't let Sid decide what's best for you.
Aha.
I suppose I should thank Goots.
Well? So, what'll it be?
I need a little more
How
warite.
am I meant to do that then?
I'd rather have a broadsword. Mm-hmm.
Not bad, if I do say so myself. Not my best work, but it'll do.
I think it's possible. I don't think the NFC is going to be that good. Alright guys, I'm going to take a short break. When I get back, we will continue on with more Final Fantasy XVI. I will see you guys shortly. Okay, we are back. The fat chocobo.
I'm not going back to that life.
If you can read, don't let Otto know. We'll put you to work on the ledgers too.
Dude, that sounds like a pretty sweet life to me. I'd love to be put to work on the ledgers, man.
The gift worked. You have my thanks.
I think they did, right, guy. I don't know where the hell that came from.
Come on, nearly there.
You, blankets, quick as you like. All right, we make 'em comfortable while the bed's made up. Well, you just gonna stand there? Someone fetch some water.
I'll get the bucket. You go and see if Otto needs out, eh?
Wait, me?
Dude, don't be an asshole.
What the hell have I got myself into?
The Spurs must have won the draft, right, guy? I mean, they literally got a generational prospect. How could it be anybody else? Oh, did he die?
Who are they?
No, okay.
Huh? They're freed Imperial bearers. Who the hell are you? Shit, at this rate, he won't make it through the night. Think you can find your way up them stairs to the infirmary? We need Tyre. Well, go on. Shift your ass.
Was Ty the one looking after Jill?
Your friend needs her rest. There'll be time for tearful reunions once she's recovered.
I'm not here for Jill. You're wanted downstairs. There are injured bearers in need of attention.
Well, why didn't you say so?
I did say so.
Yeah, don't be a dick.
He's going to be all right. But I'll need to examine them both in the infirmary. My work's just begun.
It's going to be a weird backfield for the Blazers, though. Backcourt, I mean.
Another fine day at the hideaway.
I wonder if either of those guys can play two guard.
It's no easy thing, casting off your chains. By the time most pluck up the courage, they're already too far gone. These two here are the lucky ones. The name's Otto. You need anything? You ask me.
Well, Otto, I do need some supplies.
Do you now? then Lady Karen over there will be more than happy to help you.
Right.
Oh. And thanks. Be seeing you.
Not likely. I won't be staying.
Is that right? Well, for as long as you are here, consider yourself welcome. You helped us today, and we won't forget it.
Yeah, I just don't. I think they've really locked down on trading Dame. I think they've just kind of decided not to do it. And it's not the worst thing in the world, but God, it would be way better to rip things down to the studs.
Don't think I... Ah, a new face. And, dare I hope, a willing pair of hands. The fat chocobo is a demanding mistress, and we are too few to keep her on her feet. Might I persuade you to deliver a meal or two to souls in need of sustenance? For your trouble, I can offer you the contents of my strongbox and my enduring gratitude.
I
don't see why not.
Marvelous. And who exactly do I have the honor of addressing?
Clive.
Delighted to make your acquaintance, Clive. I'm Kenneth, and mine are the weary shoulders upon which the weight of this fine establishment rests.
Also, shouldn't the nets be kind of like slow playing things?
Take these if you would, and be careful. They're hot.
Oh, meal. How long has it been? Your food.
I was hoping it might be. Well, doesn't this look fine? Thank you, lad. You're new, aren't you? Kenneth's running you ragged already, I expect. The old rascal.
Well, he did say he'd give me something for my trouble.
And so he should. We're not slaves anymore. Well met, lad. And keep up the good work. It's nice to see the hideaway finally coming alive. Wasn't so long
Wait a minute, he's gonna pay me 500 gil to walk to these 3 different tables that are like literally 2 feet away. What the? This guy's a lazy mofo. Not that I'm upset about it. I'm making out like gangbusters because this guy didn't want to deliver things to tables right in front of him.
Thanks. I hope you do not think me lazy for waiting to be served like a lord. Only my former master did not use me kindly, you see. He left me half lame, truth be told. But Sid took me in nonetheless. Well, the hideaway is the home I never knew, and a mighty fine one at that. I'd been cast out and left for dead when Sid found me. There's not a day goes by.
Don't call me.
Well. There's so much more to farming than just seeds and soil.
No, I think Scoot's great. I think Scoot's a great pick. It doesn't work great with Dame, but that's not going to matter for much longer.
Won't be a burden. I'm of no use to anyone as I am, but maybe if I can master this.
All right, but see that you eat it before it gets cold.
Of course. Thank you.
That's the last one. I'd better let Kenneth know.
Yours is not a familiar face. Are you new to the hideaway, perchance?
You could say that.
Well then, allow me to welcome you. I am Harpocrates II Hyperboreus.
That's,
Quite a mouthful, I know. Which is why everyone here has taken to calling me simply Tones, on account of the company I keep. And what varied company. I'm a collector, you see. Not of bijou and baubles, but of stories. The history and culture of these isles have ever been a source of endless fascination to me. But alas, my days of wandering the realm in search of new tales are far behind me. And so I've taken to sharing that which I've gathered with all who might listen. Perhaps you would care to listen.
Okay.
I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them. I have a few new notes that might interest you. If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
What's the difference between a dominant and a bearer? Ah, okay.
You are always welcome, Clive.
I don't think he's that small.
All done, I presume? Splendid.
They were bearers. All three of them. Not slaves waiting upon their master's pleasure, but men waiting to be fed like equals.
Indeed, equality is the very cornerstone upon which our little community is founded. Beyond these walls, we are scorned as slaves, speaking only when spoken to, eating only what scraps our masters deign to give us. The first hot meal here is the first many will have known. In the hideaway, we are free, truly free to speak as we please, when we please, and to eat what and when we desire. More than reason enough to trust in Sid's vision, wouldn't you say? Now, I promised you something for your trouble, did I not? The contents of my strongbox are yours to do with as you will. Thank you, Clive. Do come and visit me again, won't you?
Yeah, I mean, that's a little short, but I don't think it's a big deal. Isn't CP 3511? Ooh, nice.
I heard they escaped their masters.
Sid once told me, the Blight doesn't kill the land, it only makes her forget who she once was. She'll eventually remember her purpose. All she needs is a little reminding.
Damn it. We'll be needing more wood. But if I step away to fetch any, this lot will be down around our ears. Ah, you there. Perfect timing. I couldn't persuade you to fetch me some timber, could I?
I'd be happy to.
Oh, thank you. You'll be helping me and the hideaway both. Takes a lot of work to keep this place standing. More than we can manage, if I'm honest.
It certainly looks like you've got your hands full.
Ah, you can say that again. The Fallen knew their craft, make no mistake, but not even their handiwork lasts forever. That's why the walls need shoring up. Can't have
Yeah,
the,
Chris Paul is 6 foot flat? Okay.
Before our first harvest now, can we?
No, I suppose not.
How tall is John Morant?
Ask over at the White Ads. They'll point you in the right direction. Thanks again. I really appreciate the help.
Because that's like the comp that people have for Scoot. He's gonna be like John Morant. Yeah, okay. I can dig it.
Excuse me. The man working over by the garden sent me to fetch some wood.
Ah, that'll be Jeffrey, master carpenter. Luck would have it, we've just finished cutting the timber he's after. You take as much as you need from the stack.
Thank you.
No, not at all. We appreciate your assistance.
Okay, so far these side quests are like most side quests in open world games. Meaning not particularly good.
Better get this to Jeffrey, was it?
You another one of Sid's strays? What? We all are. Little uns, big uns, and everything in between. We're a damn sight better off here than out there in the world.
Oh, you're back. Hope fetching that wood wasn't too much trouble.
Will this be enough?
This will do nicely, thank you. With a bit of luck, the walls won't be falling in on us just yet.
That sounds ominous.
Oh, it's not as bad as all that. And it's a damn sight better than the alternative. We're safe, we're warm, and we're hidden. What more could we ask for? Now stop fretting and take this. You've earned it. Welcome to the fold.
There's no need to...
That's not a matter of need, my friend. You're one of us now. This should be enough to shore things up for a little while yet. Thanks again.
It's Moogle.
Ironblood were quick to sell.
I'd be cast out and left for dead when Sid found me. There's not a day goes by I don't count my blessings.
For a nip with old August before scampering back to his soul.
Oh, it's like a jukebox? Cool.
I need supplies for my journey to Lost Wing. Otto said you could provide them.
What's that? Does the newcomer think it proper to make demands of a poor old matron before even introducing himself?
It's Clive.
Well, Clive, I hear that dog is yours. Since he followed Sid home one night, I've seen to it that his chin's rubbed and his belly fed. Though I suppose that's your job now. Unless you lose him again.
I won't. Not again. Thank you for watching him.
So,
Pretty sure that dog is going to be doing more to protect me than the other way around. Did you see the size of that thing?
you didn't think I'd shower your lordship with my hard-won wares while you swagger about with a pocket full of gil? Life doesn't work that way, lad. Now, let's see some coin.
Mm-hmm. How much gil do I have? Oh, okay, there we go.
You'll not find a better price than that.
That's all.
Why, you've barely a gil to your name. You're taking his side now. And after all I've done for you. All right. All right, I can make an exception. But just this once, mind. My stores are getting cluttered and I need to make room for the next shipment.
Thank you.
Hopefully I didn't buy that broadsword and I already had one. I didn't realize it.
Thank your dog.
May have misread the menu. I'll check it in a second. Okay, it is better. Not by much, though. It is better. Let's see if I can upgrade it.
Can you see I'm busy here? So, what'll it be?
Ooh, I have enough stuff to do this.
You can thank me later.
I don't know if it's the right thing to do, but whatever.
Not the best work, but it'll do. Anything else?
Alright, that'll do. Very nice. So is there an end game here? Hey. That's gotta just be an infinite spawner.
You all done?
Leaving already, are you?
It's you I'll miss the most, Lady Karen. It always is.
Don't stop you going, does it?
This should be fun.
Right.
All right. So is this dog actually going to be like dog meat in Fallout?
There's a good girl.
I really do.
Bastard blood flies everywhere.
I told you we should have taken the Crystal Road.
And I told you we're outlaws. Well, you want every bounty hunter in Storm harrying us from here to the Holy Capital? Besides, what's wrong with a shortcut through nature's splendor?
The Deadlands claim more of the realm each day. But a place like this still exists is a miracle in itself. Bloodflies and all.
We'll be back in Imperial land soon. You alright?
Never better.
Sounds like it.
Oh.
That there is a fine hound. Soon took to hunting. Fearless as you like.
It's good to have you back, Torgal.
Oh, is that the little puppy from the start?
Forest after nightfall.
It must be.
I suppose not.
Gotta be what they're doing here, right? Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm not going to equip those because I think they make the game too easy.
They'll be deadly.
Let me look at that real quick. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're only meant for people that don't really want to play the game, if I'm understanding it correctly. Okay. That'll be nice. Yeah, I'll equip something like that, but the other ones just kind of make the game play itself.
Nothing a trained assassin can't handle, though.
How reassuring.
You're welcome for that and the shortcut.
Oh, lizard.
Maybe they're friendly like Torgal. Oh, maybe they're not.
This is awesome. The dog is like a lot of fun. I like the dog. And he can even heal me.
We still have a way to go. What in good Grieger's name is he doing this far south?
Looking for food. No more wolves where he's from. The north was one of the first parts of Storm to fall to the Blight.
Oh, sod. I'd invite him over for a cup of tea if I didn't think he'd eat the dog.
Oh boy. Is that racist?
Let's try and stay out of its path.
Remember when I said to the deadly beasts? Well, the shrubs in these parts are much better.
And you only think to mention this now.
Well, that's the undergrowth sorted. I'll take it from here.
After you.
Thank you kindly.
The ruins. They're everywhere, aren't they?
Some say there was a time they blocked out the stars. Down was the only way left for them to go. There's probably a lesson to be learned from that. But it can wait. Come on. Mind your head.
A wyvern.
I can see that. Doesn't happen to be a friend of yours, does it?
Oh. Oh, I think the Lakers are still interested. They just don't want to give anything up for him, so they're hoping he gets waived. If I'm the Warriors, I might try to trade Paul to the Lakers and get like Austin Reeves in a sign and trade. Because Chris Paul doesn't fit the Warriors. I don't think, after thinking about it. I don't think it's a good fit. But Austin Reeves is good.
Must be a nest nearby. Keep your eyes open.
So you have like limited magic, you can't heal over and over.
Well, it appears we won't be going this way. I'll admit I hadn't counted on that.
What is it, boy?
Like, it's very obvious to me that LeBron is just trying to build a team of people he wants to hang out with. So you could probably get them to give up Austin Reeves because LeBron doesn't really care about him. Well, the other thing is the Warriors are all about ball movement, and CP3 is all about, like, slow it down, run the pick and roll, always have, even if CP3 starts playing off ball, like, his thing is not really, like, rapid-fire ball movement. Which is why, honestly, like, I know everyone craps on Jordan Poole, but that guy might be good. And he just needed to get away from Draymond.
At least one of us knows these woods. Thank you, Torgal.
I was hoping he was going to get traded again tonight, but tonight was boring. I was hoping there were going to be a ton of crazy trades, but nothing really happened. The most exciting thing that happened was Dallas did a salary dump. Think of them. There you go. Very hard time to losing him.
This is stupid. I like wolves.
I don't think they care. A little help. Stay down.
We did what had to be done.
Doesn't mean I have to like it.
No. No, it doesn't.
I mean, Clay still led the entire league in three-pointers last year. Like, I think people are kind of burying Clay a little early. I would have just let Draymond go. He declined the player option. Just let him go. Let him go to Detroit, get a bunch of money, and then not do anything. Apparently, Kuminga is expected to take a big step forward this year. Just have Kuminga be your power forward. Like, there's got to be some way to make that work. To me, if Draymond goes somewhere else, he's going to be terrible. Just let Draymond go. That's what I would do. But now that they got rid of Poole, I guess they're definitely going to bring Draymond back. I don't know. They have this super expensive team that I don't feel like has a chance of winning the title. Why would you pay $70 million in luxury tax money with a team that doesn't have a chance to win the title? I think Poole made them frisky.
Sword sharp.
You'd better hope so.
Not
This
so
shouldn't
much.
take too long. So much for your shortcut.
Still short, just not quite as quick. It'll be a damn sight quicker if you help me.
My thoughts exactly.
How did I not dodge that? One more time. Some people think he's just trying to get a multi-year deal.
This time.
Like he's trying to get like 3 years 60 or something like that. So less money per year, but still more long-term security because he knows he's almost washed up. Apparently a lot of teams are willing to give him something around that 3 year 60 million amount. Which I mean, I don't agree with it, but I think some teams out there are just like, he's going to be veteran leadership. Like a team like the Detroit Pistons might be like, okay, cool. We get him and he'll teach all of our young players how to play defense and be a winner. You know, stuff like that. I don't agree with it, but I could see a team talking themselves into it. Ever since he declined the player option, though, he's been hanging around LeBron. So some people think he's trying to schmooze his way onto the Lakers.
Aye, someone's got the ump. Where he stops, no one knows. I doubt he'll do that again.
Not if we kill him first. Sick of Torgal. My wounds, boy. This time. Much more of it.
You are it. All right. That's gonna help. So I'm really confused about the Celtics. Now that they traded for Cat, I'm Porzingis. Don't they have to trade Jaylen Brown now? But they haven't done it yet.
Come on. Stand back.
So are they just gonna like roll forward with Jaylen Brown on that rookie deal? Well, not rookie deal, but you know, that deal, knowing that he'll just leave for very little next year.
You're dominant.
I am. Aye. But not by choice, mind. Old bloody realm of strapping young lads. And it was this sorry sack of bones Ramu saw fit to home.
Rama, there we go.
Sid, you say you want to help dominants and bearers. But what's in it for you?
What's in it for me? The same as for all of us. What we want and deserve. Save for our knack, dominants and bearers are no different from anyone else. The ability to use magic or summon great beasts should command respect, but instead is left as outcasts. Our kind are used and discarded like tools, yet we are men, so why must we die as less?
I see. So what you're saying is you want to start a war.
You flatter me, lad. But my days as a firebrand are long behind me. No, I only wish to offer our kind of choice. A place where we can die on our own terms. Okay?
Yeah, he was, but I also feel like he was probably, his best days were behind him. Like, he was not as good last year as he was previous years. So they probably got out of that at about the right time. So I don't think they did things badly at all. Like, I think they probably did things the right way.
Clive, what exactly do you plan on doing when you find this dominant to fight?
What do you think? I'll show him the mercy he showed my brother. And cut out the tongue of any man who tries to talk me out of it.
All right. Forest dark enough as it is.
Still like, that's not even hard, dude. I'm afraid I make it every day. Oh.
Get him, boy!
Maybe maybe I guess they could still just extend Jaylen Brown, but my God, that is a massive luxury tax payment for a team that probably still isn't the best team in the league. Like, if you're going to spend all that money, you better be really confident that you're winning the title. And Porzingis probably doesn't put them over the edge, especially when you know there's like a 50% chance he'll be injured.
We follow her upstream and we'll be in Lost Wing in no time.
In no time. Right.
I'm a big Porzingis fan, though, and I'm not too happy about him playing for Boston. I don't like that at all. Maybe they re-sign Brown on that $50 million a year deal. And then they just figure, like, we'll let Porzingis walk at the end of the year. That's the only thing I can think of. It does, but maybe they feel like those guys are good enough, I guess. Like, they have made the conference finals 5 times in 7 years. Maybe they just feel like, you know what? That's good enough. Maybe one day we'll break through one of these years. Let's just keep giving ourselves opportunities. It is a really good trade for Boston, though. They got 2 first-round picks, too. They actually got 2 first-rounders and Porzingis and only gave up Smart. Like, that's a really quality trade, I think. So, I can't knock it. Then again, I mean, the Suns basically got Bradley Beal for nothing, and I still feel like it was a terrible trade for them. So, you can make a good trade and still have it be a bad trade.
A Royal Scout. Let's follow him.
Oh, cool. You can pause cutscenes. Excellent. All right, guys. I'm going to take a short break. I'll be back in a few minutes, and we'll do another hour. See you guys soon. Yeah, that's what it kind of has to be, I think. They're going to extend Jalen and Tatum, and those are going to be their two guys, and then they're going to spend the rest of their careers trying to build cheap role players around them.
And?
They're just down that way. All of them. Grieger's my witness.
Excellent. We move.
I don't understand. Have I not proven loyal?
It is true my liege values loyalty above all else. But were you not quick to betray your countrymen for the promise of coin?
He's got the body of a 38-year-old, though, David. No, I don't think so, right, guy? I don't think that's quite the right way to put it.
That woman.
I want to marry her.
Commander of Walood's elite intelligences. If we can capture her...
You! Weapons on the ground, Imperials!
Let's get this over with then. At least they're not giant lizards.
What a lady on the wind!
Give them all you've got, boys. Need to end this quickly. Fate is sealed.
Never been more.
Can't take much more of it. Better all better. Not this time.
Ah.
Behind you.
Ooh. He interrupted my strike? I didn't know that could happen.
And now,
Shit. I'm really disappointed.
Not this time.
Ooh.
They thought we were Imperials.
Well, you do look the part. Though you fight like a true shield of Rosaria. And one blessed by the Phoenix at that. Speaking of which, I wonder, does the other Icon of Fire give blessings, do you think?
You don't believe me?
And lo, the Creator did make of the elements 8 icons to serve as keepers of the one law. Not that I've ever set too much store by holy doctrine, but on that point, it's clear. Fire has always had just the one warden, as of all the rest. A new one can't be born until the previous dies, and even that can take years. The thing is, you don't strike me as a liar. Which leaves but
Yeah, we need one of these games to be like a turning point.
on the matter. They're in Lost Swing.
We keep talking about it like this game's going to be a turning point for the season, and then it just never is. It has to start happening very quickly here.
Should hurry before it gets dark.
But what if someone discovers the bodies?
Well, and they'll be sorely disappointed.
It seems like they never throw him fastballs anymore. I don't think he's as bad as he was last year. Last year was like a... Is he actually as bad as he was last year? Over the last month and a half? I find that very hard to believe. Like last year he was completely... It was a complete lost cause. Alright, let me think here. I guess we just go here.
So much for arriving before sunset.
Oh, I didn't realize we were this close. Any idea what that is they built the village around?
The fallen ruin. I've heard some call it an airship. Though its flying days seem to be behind it. It's a shame, that.
You truly think a dominant's waiting for us in that village?
My scout has never given me any reason to doubt him. Which is why I think we should hurry. Come on.
Also, I gotta be honest, even when he's not playing well, he's like the only guy... Sometimes he's the only guy, along with Caballero, who shows any fire. Which is something that I appreciate right now. Like, sometimes these guys mess up and then they just start laughing. Like, it's all just whatever to them. I hate to say it.
This isn't the first time I've seen one of these. Perhaps I can use them as waymarks.
It really just feels like we don't even have a hitting coach sometimes. Like, who is the guy who's telling Kelnick, hey, you need to do this? Like, the league is doing this to you now, you need to change. Like, it feels like there should be somebody on the coaching staff that is telling these players this. And we don't have that guy, almost. That's the only way I can put it. You know? It doesn't feel like we have anybody on this coaching staff that monitors things like that and tries to do something about it. Like, it doesn't take a genius to figure this stuff out. Even the guys on Lookout Landing make posts all the time about how the Mariners almost never see fastballs anymore. Teams are just throwing us off-speed stuff.
Get him.
Raga, what the hell are you talking about? I've never heard that one before.
Figures up ahead.
Are they friends or foes?
They'll fall like all the rest.
More were looters. But why? What is it they want?
You're welcome to ask the next ones we meet. Let me know how it goes.
No sign of the Royalists.
Or anyone else for that matter. It's too bloody quiet. Even for this hour.
What do we do now?
First we look for my scouts. You start here, I'll circle round the back.
How do I let you know if I find him?
Good question. Shout?
Subtle. I don't even know what he looks like.
Wu did amazing, by the way. I did not think he had that in him. How do we keep producing these above average pitchers, by the way? Like, it's like we have a bottomless cavern of above average starting pitchers. And honestly, bullpen pitchers too. I should actually throw that in there as well. Like, you'd think a team that has the ability to pull good starting pitchers out of their rectum would actually be good every year. But how do we do it? Where do the like goddamn? Now, granted, part of the problem is we also have a collection of pitchers who should be elite, who lately haven't really been pitching like it, but it's like nothing can really knock us off. It's like nothing can really force us into playing an actually bad starting pitcher. Like Flexen went to shit this year, but we were able to just quickly shelve him and not have to play him anymore, you know? Oh, okay, there we go.
It's all right. I'm not one of them. My friend and I, we're with the Imperial Army, and we've come to help. Do you know where your parents are?
In the church.
Then I'm going to find them and make sure they're safe. Can you stay hidden here until then? To the church, then.
That's going to make it, I guess that's going to make it easier for us to not throw a gigantic amount of money at Gilbert when the time comes, right? Knowing that we have guys like Wu who can pop up and pitch almost as well. I don't think they're as good as, I don't think he's as good as Gilbert, but maybe he could get there. What the hell are you guys doing?
This man's gonna die if we don't get into a healer.
Enough of your barking, dog!
About time.
Stand back.
Who the hell are you?
Clive!
Thought you weren't coming.
You still alive, Gav?
Barely. Been doing what I can for the villagers, but...
I thought you were joking.
It's all right. He's with me. Is this everyone?
No, there were others. A pair of royalists came for the bearers just before you arrived.
Was a dominant among them?
Maybe. It's not like he was holding a sign.
I'll give you one guess where he's going. Clive, after him.
Any word from the scouts?
Not yet, my lady, but we have the Dominant's companion. It's only a matter of time before we seize our quarry.
Very good. And what of the others?
The bearers have been taken to Caer Norvent.
Some may still be worth keeping should the Dominant elude us.
All is in hand, my lady. They will not be spoiled. I give you my word.
Gentlemen, a toast!
Will you join me? My thanks.
To Our Lady of the Wind and the King!
Ugh. The Imperials drink this piss?
Well, it would go some way to explain their breath.
Lady Benedicta! Imperials!
And instead of killing them, you lead the rats straight to us.
Mercy!
Look what we have.
That being said, I don't think Marco's that bad. I don't dread that. I don't think there's a huge difference there.
Good. I was getting
But, man. At the end of the day, I guess it doesn't really matter that much until this team remembers how to hit.
What is that thing? If this means what I think it does, Sid has some explaining to better be on your way, Sid.
There we go. Oh, nice. Seems like that happens in baseball relatively often. Flash in the pans.
You've got some fight in you, even for a branded.
Clive!
Look who's here to save the day. Is this how you recruit all of your charges?
Don't recall you complaining, Benedicta.
Is that a Benedict Arnold joke? Feels like it is.
So, Sidolphus, remind me, why was it that you betrayed your kingdom? I asked you a question, Lord Commander.
Why? Because I'd had enough of you and your king's antics.
And yet here you are, stealing my branded. What are you plotting?
As if I'd tell you.
Lady Benedicta, we have secured the dominant.
Always something, isn't there?
And she's gone. Did she say where she was going?
No.
Then we head back to Lost Wing. One of the villagers may have heard something.
But we can't just...
Which is why I sent Gav. The man has a nose for these things. Trust me. So, it wasn't about bearers at all. They were looking for a dominant.
Yeah, that's right. Thought we were hiding the bastard. Like any of us would keep a monster like that under our roof. Oh, no offence.
When no one talked, they started rounding up everyone with a brain. And then everyone without one and all.
And locked you in the cellar, hoping sooner or later someone would break. You know, things might have been different if you'd accepted my invitation.
Oh, don't remind us. We were all saying the same thing.
This is our home, innit? Don't mean we won't out when we can, though.
And that, I'll drink to.
Oh, come hear the tale of Lord Dion the Bold, whose tamed worms 1,000 and slain the tenfold. 100 full legions the young dragoon led, and watched as a million foes turned tail and fled. His lance levels
That says something about the sport of baseball, doesn't it, David? That you can have all that and still suck.
Listen, Clive. Revenge won't bring him back. It won't.
13 years ago, I watched a dominant kill my brother right in front of me. And I did nothing. But now I can. I can kill the son of a bitch. And bring peace to my brother's soul. After that, whatever happens, happens.
Fate. You're content to be its slave, then?
You would think a manager couldn't make that big of a difference in baseball. Like, what did he do differently? Just get the guys motivated?
His radiance would have us believe the Imperial host invincible. Yet here we find the Empire's cornerstone teetering on the backs of a handful of cowards and cutthroats. Well, Bahamut may lead 100 full legions. Could it be that the young prince defends a house of cards ready to topple at the slightest breeze? Tell me something. Why do you not resist? Within you lies the power to slay gods. The phoenix perished in your flames. Yet you do not fight. You do not flee. You refuse your gift. Perhaps you are distracted. My offer still stands. Join us and you will be treated with the respect one of our kind deserves.
Lord Margrace, don't!
The heck was that?
I'll give you a moment to consider your options. Do be gentle with them.
Clive. Wake up. Gav's back.
Canovant.
One of the Empire's outlying strongholds, though apparently not strong enough to keep out the Royalists. The captured bearers are inside. I'm sure of it.
If Benedicta's orders are to stay in the shadows, she won't be traveling with many men. Meaning, she'll be keeping her prisoners together and close by.
Including the Dominant.
So, we find a way into the fortress and conjure a bit of chaos.
What about me?
Excellent question, Gav. You will wait outside the care and guide those I free to safety.
And miss all the fun. Why can't he do that?
Clive doesn't have your nose. He'd stumble off a cliff before he even found the men. Come on, Gav. You're the best man for the job.
Well, when you put it that way. Suppose I better scout ahead for any surprises. Don't you let him down.
I won't. All right. Shall we?
Not so fast. We wait until tomorrow.
But He's right there.
And if we leave now, we'll arrive just as the sun comes up. Maybe join the guards in breaking their fast. Come on, Clive. They only just took the place. They'll be there a while yet. We've got one chance at this. You don't want to waste it, do you?
No.
Right.
Now that's settled. There's someone I want you to meet.
At this hour?
He's the owner of the tavern, and our best hope of getting a decent night's kip.
Good boy.
Oh, I can hear the dog panting through the controller. That's pretty good, bruh. That's pretty good.
Any friend of the innkeeper is a friend of mine.
Yeah, that's actually worse than what I have. I actually have money now.
Keep fighting the good fight.
Yeah, I don't think I'll buy it yet, though. It's no point.
Quentin, my good man. It seems we'll be spending the night.
I thought as much. Where do you find that one?
Oh, him? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Quentin here is an old friend, one who is sympathetic to our cause.
Sympathetic. And he knows about your little sanctuary. I would never have guessed so many people were bent on setting us free. When last I checked, the mere thought would earn you a trip to the gallows.
I am well aware of the risks, as I am of the rewards.
And what could be more rewarding than your very own dominant of fire?
A dominant? Here? Now that I would like to see.
Meaning you haven't?
No, but nothing passes unnoticed in Lost Wing. Take your brand, for example. People will see that at once. And I need hardly tell you how they will greet the inquiries of a bearer. You are afraid your words will fall on deaf ears, as they have ever since the moment you were marked. Happily, I can provide a solution to your dilemma. As a favor to Sid, that is. Take this. You will find it has the uncanny power to loosen tongues.
Ah.
May the
I was like, that could mean a lot of different things.
This might be Imperial land, but here in Lost Wing, it's his word that's law.
But how?
You don't need to worry about that just yet. Trust me. Everyone in Lost Wing knows what that seal means, and what it means if they don't take note. Now we can sit here counting our blessings, or put them to good use and find that dominance. Your choice.
if this thing really works.
And that's all you can remember.
Ah, Master Quinton took a liking to you, I see. And there I was, thinking you were in bed with Sid. Wonder what Gav will have to say about this. Speaking of whom...
What did he just accuse me of?
Tell him thanks for looking after us. Now, what can I help you with?
I'm searching for a dominant of fire. Gav seems to think he might have taken refuge here.
We see a lot of bearers around these parts. But I do seem to recall one who commanded the flame. Now, whether or not that makes him a dominant, I can't say. But the Waluders certainly took a keen interest in the poor sod.
Did you get a look at him?
Didn't have a chance. One of the other bearers might have, though.
Thank you.
That a hanged man I see? Master Quentin must think you're important. It was a good thing you done today, getting rid of those bastards. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd be on my way to Ash by now, along with the others. Poor buggers.
These others, was there a dominant among them? A dominant of fire?
Might have been, yeah. Royalists seem to think there was, anyhow. A thin bloke all swallowed up in his robes like one of Great Gregor's churchmen.
Do you recall anything else about him?
Only that he weren't alone. Was a young maid who went wherever he did, including the church, and wherever the Royalists dragged them both off to before you got here.
I see. Thank you. I wonder if Sid's found anything.
You're the kind man who saved Mummy. Thank you.
I don't remember saving your mom, but that's cool.
Good day.
Tell me that scowl means you've got good news. So, a shady lad with a hood, and his equally shady lass. Not much to go on, but... I've been thinking, if our friend is a dominant, why not just burn the Royalists to a crisp? There's a reason he's holding back, and I reckon it has something to do with his partner.
What makes you say that?
One of the villagers I talked to said the two were separated. If the Waluders have her, our dominants like to think twice before starting any fires. Whoever he is, he's shown himself to have a level head. He's careful, cunning, and he doesn't want to be found. This could spell trouble. For us and the Royalists both. Still, it'll be a whole lot worse if we set off after them with bleary eyes and empty bellies. There should be a pair of pallets waiting for us back at the inn. Shall we? Now, about those beds.
Beds? I seem to recall your request being to spend the night. And for that, the floor will more than suffice.
Better than a wet rock, I suppose. My thanks, Quentin. Next time you're at the hideaway, our floor's all yours.
No need for thanks, Sid. This isn't an act of charity.
You don't say.
In exchange for my floor, I shall be requiring your services. The Royalists saw fit to erect a barricade across the road south when they occupied the village, and failed to remove it when they left. I expect it to be gone before you leave.
As you wish.
What a jackass, man.
Well, that took longer than expected. First time dismantling the barricade? It gets easier, don't worry.
I won't.
If we leave now, we'll arrive at the care when the shadows are at their deepest. Unless you'd rather wait.
No more waiting. The road south, then? Unless...
I know of another shortcut. You should be so lucky.
Hopefully we can find potions on the way. I'm trying to not buy them. I might need that money later.
Come back to me, my darling.
I mean, honestly, they probably want to lose, right? Like, well, not the players, but the ownership. It's probably like some major league type stuff where they want the team to lose. So they can't be unhappy about it.
If the Royalists were looking to take the care, they'd have posted sentries to prevent any unwelcome surprises. At least I would have.
Well, you should know.
Wrong way, friend. The village is behind.
Told you.
It's over.
By the way, I didn't know Manfred was such a savage, by the way. They were asking him about the athletic stuff, and he was just like being a complete asshole.
When they've no intention of holding it. The king is up to something.
The king?
Well, you don't think they're acting on a whim, do you? This is one of His Majesty's cunning stunts, and he sent his best to execute it.
There they are! Just as our lady said.
Fair Norvins. Hard nut to crack even when it isn't crawling with royalists.
I don't care who else is in there. It's over.
Right. All right, doggy, what do we got? Give me the 411.
Much as I enjoy battering down the front door, I hazard this endeavour will require a bit more tact.
There's an old sluice that empties under the bridge. It should see us through to the lower levels of the care. Sid. We both know why I'm here. But what is it that you want? Why would you risk your life for a handful of outcasts? If anyone ever learned what you've been doing with their property...
They'd have my head in a box. But this isn't just about dominance and bearers, it's about all of us.
All right, guys. I'm going to run some ads and then turn the stream off. I will see you guys tomorrow, however. There should be a video in the morning. As soon as this cutscene's done, I'll save and get out of here. So, thanks for hanging out.
So, until it is, I use the power I've been given to show people there is hope.
So, tell me about this, Benedicta.
The best and worst decision I ever made. Don't underestimate her, Clive. A fight with her icon is not one you're likely to walk away from.
Garuda, Warden of the Wind.